we take a look at Alex Hall here. We talked about him at the top of the show. Your gold medalist from last night in the Big Air Comp, and you talked about his tech rail skills.
Yeah, I mean, he's learned these rail skills, obviously in the park, but he's old. And we jinxed him with the tech rail skills. That looked a little sticky. The rail maybe a little grabby for him, but I mean, this guy is out there hitting urban rails constantly, and I love it. He's filming segments. He put out a full part last year, won the X Games Real Ski event with tons of urban rail clips. It's just so cool to see him going outside of the sport of slopestyle, outside of the competition field, and doing that sort of core urban aspect of it. And usually it leads to some of the techest rail runs that we ever see. But I mean, when you're trying something so technical, if you get stuck on one of those rails, that's going to be it for your run. So
now we take a look at Alex Hall here. We talked about his just crazy performance in Big Air last night to net him that gold. He finds himself down there kind of at the bottom of the pack right now in that number 7 spot.
And right off the bat there, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that throws him off. Just coming off that first rail just a tiny bit early for a guy who's so capable, so confident on these rail features. That initial one, it just makes you, it puts you in just like a weird state when it's not perfect, not how you imagined it. On the jumps though here, right side 1080, so big spin on the top hit, a right side spin there on the second, and yeah. You know, taking a look at that, we saw something really cool out of Alex last night. He started the event off by doing a really unique trick, a right side double cork 9 pullback, and he thought it was going to get scored. He wanted to go creative with it, and then realized, look, the judges want to see the big rotations, so you know what? I'm not going creative, I'm going big spins, and that's what he went for. And here, I think he's hoping to add that trick to his slopestyle run as we see this amazing in-air follow. I think he wanted to bring that one back to switch and then a big switch rotation at the end. So trying to switch it up and make this run a little bit more creative, a little bit more unique for us.
What about you, Tom? So tough break there for Evan. So it looks like we are trending towards a 4th and final run, which is what it will come down to for him as we take another look at Alex Hall, who finds himself in that number 8 spot.
This is a guy that is not used to being in that number 8 spot. I mean, he's used to being there for a little, but he likes to always put a run down, usually always comes and throws one down when we least expect it at the end. Let's see if he can continue that MO today. Right side, will he try to stop that rotation and pull it back?
Oh, what happened there?
That's exactly what we thought was, I kind of saw that before. He did a right side 1080 last time, and it might have looked sort of like awkward. What's he doing? What's wrong with this? What he's doing is twisting his hips, using his arms to do sort of an in-air pretzel. He gets all contorted, trying to bring that back to 900. And then
bronze from last year in this event, but not going to be enough here in 2022. Here comes Alex Hall, who currently finds himself in that number 9 position.
Yeah, Alex, I mean, you can't count him out. I can't tell you how many events I've watched and called where there's one run left, one more chance, and he's able to throw it all down, clean through those rails with a really technical pretzel 450 out of that bottom one. It's this second jump that he's been having trouble. He's trying to do that double cork 900 with a signature pullback back to switch. He gets it. Could we see a huge 1800 or something massive on the bottom? He does that 1800 Alex Hall on the 4th and final run.
I mean, you want to talk about a pressure situation and delivering with only one skier left to go after him right there. Alex Hall has delivered here on the Jeep Slopestyle course.
I mean, coming off of a gold medal last night, this is that signature grab, the Buick, Japan, tail reaching across. Let's go of it a bit early, but it's such a big rotation, comes all the way around. I mean, gets the landing. The judges love that grab too. He's the only athlete here in the field doing it. That's gonna be a heavy improvement. Where does it put him?
He was
up on the podium.
Again, 9th pre-run, and where does it put him? Oh, and it bumps Mac forehand out, so it puts Alex Hall in that bronze medal position. Tough